What is going on, everybody? I'm back with another video, and today I'm reviewing the third film in the Harry Potter franchise, and that is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. As always, we start off with the director. The director of this film is Alfonso Cuarón. They actually decided to change the director this time around, but you'll see this is actually for a really good change. This film's a bit darker, and he does a really great job at showing that. Lots of amazing shots and cinematography. This is also the last film scored by John Williams, which is kind of sad, but we still have great composers later on. In this third film, Harry really matures, and he really stands up more for himself. He even tells his Aunt Marge to shut up because she's talking about his dead mother.
If there's something wrong with the bitch, then there's something wrong with the pup.
Shut up! Shut up!
The plot in this film is surrounded by the character named Sirius Black, who escaped from Azkaban, which is the prison in the wizarding world, and he's supposedly out to kill Harry. There's a bunch of newspapers and posters going around that show his face, saying that he escaped Azkaban and that he's on the loose, and that he's a big murderer. Harry learns that Sirius Black might just be that person that betrayed his parents and got them killed by Voldemort. All the while, Dementors are introduced. They're these cloaked beings, and they're invading the world of Hogwarts looking for Sirius Black. Dementors suck all the happiness and your greatest memories out of you. Very depressing. There are so many moments in this film that build this world and add a level of magic to it. And for example, the scene where Harry and his buddies are all eating these beans that change their voices into animals or objects. Or the amazing hippogriff scene where Harry is riding him over the water and he just sticks its claws in the water for just a moment. Scenes like that are the type of scenes that make this movie so beautiful. So Harry gets on the Hogwarts Express, Ron is there, Hermione is there. It's great to see these characters again. That's one of the reasons why I love every single one of these movies, and the reason why they work so well. You love these characters, you feel for them, you enjoy seeing them together, the casting's perfect. You instantly know this movie's darker than the previous two as soon as you see those Dementors walk onto the train. In that same scene, we also get introduced to Remus Lupin, which we find out is a werewolf later on. Something I was really happy to see was Hagrid getting to teach for the first time as the Care of Magical Creatures teacher, which is also when we meet the hippogriff named Buckbeak. I love that animal, so majestic, I wish it was real. And again, like I said earlier, Harry is done taking people's crap, and actually confronts Malfoy this time around, which is awesome because that boy deserves a beating. Speaking of which, seen later is Hermione, who also can't take any more of Draco's crap, and she actually decks him right in the face. Great stuff, just what we wanted to see. Professor Lupin is the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher this time around. There's this one scene where he teaches the class a new spell in which you can turn something you're really afraid of into something funny.
Wand at the ready, Ron. Wand at the ready.
Ridiculous.
It's a very entertaining sequence. There's also this really cool thing called the Marauders map, which was given to Harry by Fred and George Weasley. This map allows you to see everybody at Hogwarts, where they're at, what they're doing, at any minute of any day. And there's this one suspenseful scene in a hallway at night, where Harry thinks he's about to see this person he's looking for who is supposedly dead. If you've seen this movie, you find out this person is a rat at the end, and Ron's rat for that matter. If you listen really closely during that scene, you can hear a rat running on the ground right past Harry. You gotta listen really closely. Another example of great foreshadowing. The special effects in this movie are much improved, and it's only came out 2 years after the second film, Chamber of Secrets. It's raining during the Quidditch scene this time, which looks absolutely great. And all the creatures actually hold up pretty well to this day, 16 years later. Something else you notice in this movie is that Ron and Hermione are arguing a lot. And this time it's not like a friend's argument, it's more like a couple's argument. They just don't realize it yet. We finally get to meet Gary Oldman's Sirius Black, and we get to learn something about his past which is extremely important to Harry's growth. This is someone who actually wants to help Harry. He's not the evil villain the film earlier made him out to be. That's actually one of the biggest twists in this whole series. He's innocent, and he even offered Harry to go and live with him, which is honestly a really good deal if you've seen his Guardians. Complete trash. Professor Lupin was revealed to be a werewolf, and Sirius Black was in hiding as a dog throughout the whole film. These two get into a fight, and after that is when everything gets very interesting. Professor McGonagall had given Hermione a time turner necklace, which allows her to go back in time. She's been using it all year to attend more classes than time can manage. Crazy, right? The whole going back in time sequence was really entertaining to see, especially when Harry cast a Patronus charm for the first time successfully. Aw man, I always get the goosebumps after that scene. Take a look.
Expecto Patronum!
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban is an all-around amazing movie. It's very well done. The shots are very amazing. It's the first film of the franchise that gets a bit darker, and you can see that clearly. The new director did a very good job at showing that stuff. This movie is not one of my favorites, but again, still a fantastic movie. Well, that is all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much if you got this far. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll be doing Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire next. Stay tuned for that. And you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.